Hello, I'm Sarah Coates. Thanks for joining me. Well, reactions are coming in thick and fast following Friday night's announcement that Bahrain will normalise ties with Israel. Iran releasing a statement calling the move shameful, adding the rulers of Bahrain will from now on be partners to the crimes of the Zionist regime as a constant threat to the security of the region and the world of Islam. An official from Israel's Ministry of Foreign Affairs says that work is now underway to open an embassy there, while it's understood that Israel's foreign minister has now spoken with his counterpart from the Gulf nation. The leaders of Bahrain, the UAE and Israel are set to meet in Washington on Tuesday to sign a peace deal, with US President Donald Trump also on hand.
This is a truly historic day. I am very hopeful that there will be more to follow. I can tell you there's tremendous enthusiasm on behalf of other countries to also join. And we think ultimately you'll have most countries join, and you're going to have the Palestinians in a very good position. They want to come in. They're going to want to come in because all of their friends are in.
This is Palestinians are also slamming the announcement, with protests underway in Gaza. The PA now says it will recall its ambassador in Bahrain, with the foreign ministry putting out a statement saying it's a betrayal of Jerusalem, Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Palestinian issue, while top Palestinian official Saab Erekat has this to say.
As far as we as Palestinians are concerned, Israel can bring 193 ambassadors to Tel Aviv. But then what? I am what needs to be solved. I am the problem. They are my problem. I am what needs to be solved. And the only way to have peace in this region is to solve the Palestinian question, is to solve the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, is to end the Israeli occupation.
Coronavirus cases continue to skyrocket here in Israel, hovering around the 4,000 mark daily, with 13 more deaths recorded Friday as many hospitals are now struggling to keep up. In the ultra-Orthodox city of Bnei Barak, which is just outside Tel Aviv, the coronavirus ward there is now far beyond capacity, with dire fears that if the virus isn't brought under control soon, the health system will collapse. Now, this is coronavirus. Cabinet ministers have decided that another full lockdown will happen, but it's still unclear when that will be, meaning that Israel will become the first developed country to impose a second lockdown. There are indications it may be just ahead of the Jewish holiday of Rosh Hashanah, which falls on September 18, with Israeli media saying that this coming Friday is the most likely scenario. Peace talks are underway in Doha as the Taliban sits down with the Afghan government as the two sides look for a way to end nearly 2 decades of war. While there are many challenges that lay ahead in achieving common ground, many are seeing the talks themselves as an achievement. Now, the two warring parties were originally supposed to sit down back in March, but that was delayed over a prisoner exchange deal. US Secretary of State Mike Pompeo is in the Gulf country saying he hopes for a good outcome. Iran says it has executed champion wrestler Navid Afkari despite global outcry against the regime from rights groups and world leaders. The International Olympic Committee releasing a statement saying it is shocked by the execution. Afkari was accused of stabbing a security guard to death and said he was tortured into confessing, with his request for a judicial review rejected just last week by the Supreme Court. And finally, these incredible images are coming out of China, leaving locals from the coastal city of Dalian Bay stunned. The rare sight happening when the air temperature in the sky suddenly drops much lower than the air temperature near the surface of the water. It would be amazing to see, and we'll leave you with these images from China. I'm Sarah Coates. Thanks for watching.